Wow, wow, what a rare experience that was. So I'm back. We're back with Sumerians. I haven't played it yet. It's new. It's in early access. It's been on my radar for a little while, but it's just showed up in early access. I think early last week. I grabbed it. I haven't played it yet, but I grabbed it while I was under the weather, and now that I'm slightly less than under the weather, I'm here to check it out. Let's see. I haven't done anything with it. It's my first open, and turn that off. Because you can't trust these games. So, anything else in here? Graphics quality high. It looks like a relatively simple game, so I think it should be alright for me. Actually, broadcasting, yeah, great. Alright, new game. This is a city builder of some kind. Looks like it has 3 start positions. What do you think? This one! Oh, that's very rivery. That's a technical term. From archaeology. Oh, okay. There's different like ratings and shit from it too. Okay, beginner, normal, easy. Beginner, normal, easy, huh, guys? I would suggest that that's not particularly meaningful context. Beginner, normal, easy. Let's take Gilgamesh here. Man, Gilgamesh, what a son of a bitch, am I right? Large? I definitely like it big. Oh, I gotta pick a square as well. I think I want this square. I don't really want that square, but I'm taking it anyways. So again, I know nothing about this game, but it looks really good. Because it's been sitting in my my wish list for a while, and it came out this week? Last week. Of early access. It's in early access. I'm not sure if it's walker based or radius based or if there's a flow resource or what. I haven't done a tutorial. There might be one. I don't know. We're just gonna struggle our way through it and see how it is. Wow, large is large though. It seems real large. Large is large. You heard it here first. Little island in the river. I know there are walls. I know there are. Let's see. Spin is Q and E. Oh. Looks kind of like I'm fixed pitch. No, I am not. It's mouse middle mouse, or push the wheel down. This looks like there's fertile land and not fertile land. Looking at this green and stuff. Let's click this. This looks like it's like our city start building down there. Oh, fantastic. So what do you got? Normally people do things like tutorials and stuff to learn, but I'm not in favor of learning. No, I actually am in favor of learning. I'm not in favor of other people teaching me how to play video games. This is, it's just not my thing. Farms need 20 workers max, and it needs builders. All right, so maybe we need a builder first. Builders. All right, so you need a builders. All right. Let's put it there. And you gotta have a mud pit, obviously, but oh, that looks like maybe that needs to be in the fertile land. You can't make bricks out of mud if you don't have a mud pit. Is this a road? No, it's a brickyard. I see. All right. I guess we're eyeballing it because I don't see a grid. Is there a grid? No, G is like some sort of zoom in. Is there a grid button? Okay, that's all there is under settings. There's no controls settings. Yeah, that looks about it. All right, there's a land values. I find that really interesting. Brickyard. Got probably need one of these, right? We'll put it right there. And then I think we're probably gonna need a farm too, huh? So we'll put that right there. So, is the clock running? The clock is running. This is in construction. So, all right, let's pause these other things, yeah? No, the brickyard's already yarded. It's already up. Workers is 2. This is set for 5. This is not built. Is there a priority? No. It says there's no folks. Without workers. So how do you get the original building brick the builder's building built. And there's people. Salaries. So you pay people in food and beer, it looks like. That's about right. That's about right. Alright. So I don't see anybody walking about. I see them all just hanging out here doing nothing. Guys, you wanna go to work? No? No? You don't wanna do anything? I don't wanna do anything either, but you know, shit. These are all clearly not appropriate. Like, you know, it's all down the chain. You gotta build a builder building first, right? How do I get you to actually be there, though? It looks like our food is depleting, or maybe our beer supply. Let's put 2 people in that job. I mean, yes, dig mud. Yes, dig for bricks. We might have to pop out and do the tutorial or something. Because these guys are just sitting here doing nothing. I'm not sure how to get them to work. There are a bunch of them. They're just kind of milling about. They're like, what do we do now? What do you do? What do you mean what do you do? Go do this. That's the building tab. It's the pop tab. They want to leave already. I don't blame them. My leadership's obviously inappropriate. No good. It's no good. Can you guys go do this though? Seriously. What's it gonna take? You think the builder's building would either get built automatically or be assigned somehow? I don't see, this is just like, it looks like it's a population graph rather than any sort of assignment. Oh, maybe here? Small warehouse. No, you can control all the people here. So that's not it. Quality of life rating stuff. Food stores. Oh, don't make me do the tutorial. It does seem weird that I need to assign people to building the builder's building. But that's clearly not clickable. Man, tutorials. Tutorials killed my family. Alright, let's see what's here. Trying to actually learn the way the game was intended. Though generally I don't support tutorials at all. I'm not a fan of tutorials. Yeah, great. Move the camera. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, fuck that. Place this building, yeah, huh? Housing zone 6. Farming zone 4. I mean, okay, sure. That's a lot. Oh, that's interesting. I did not use the zoning button at all. State fields have at least 20 plots. What? What is this? Yeah, that's 20. Well, that's more than 20. Place and finish ag building. Builder's building. We know about that one. Gain speed. Alright. Already you don't want to do the tutorial again. So they're building their houses automatically. What is the farm building for then? Oh, but this is just fields. They are going about the builder's building now though. With automatically. So, what, they had to have a house for that? I mean, there's people working there already now. Reduce the number of builders. Okay. Close the building panel. See, this is why I fucking hate tutorials. Private workshop zoning at least 2. So you need zoning. Okay. Market zoning. Transports by a fucking donkey, mate. Alright, I'm into donkeys. Get some grain in the next harvest. Get some grain. Wasn't it weird that Jason Statham was in my library? I think it's super weird. Like I'm kind of disturbed by it. I'm not sure how I got in here. I mean, Taylor Swift. The thing is like you could put any kind of bouncer at the door, but Taylor Swift is gonna get in anyways. It's like it's well known. Buy a donkey. Boy, a fucking donkey. Alright, I bought a donkey. I'm into that. What's up, little buddy? Can I name you? Can I name you? Oh, I can't click on him. I really want to as well. Just kind of sitting there. Okay, donkey. Oh, they took him. Alright, pause again. Can I click him? No. I can click on the guy handling him, but not on the donkey. That's a shame. That is a shame. Mud pit, mud temple. All right, mud pit. You gotta have bricks, obviously. Mud temple. All right. So there definitely needs. I don't know if this has been updated since release. There's a pop figure, but there's nothing about food stores. But I guess they're probably it's intermittent, right? Is this game about the ancient Bronze Age? I would say it's about the Chalcolithic at this point. Maybe the Stone Age even. I mean, I guess it's a city, but there's no evidence so far, His Majesty King Horse, of any sort of bronze or foundry or metalworking. So maybe I'd say earlier. Just a guess. But maybe it's not. It's called Sumerians. Oh man, wow. I just seriously got whatever inventory is rating, which I gather is grain, yeah. Took a serious hit in month 10 there. So do only state fields contribute to this number? It's just steadily going down, which seems like a very, very, very bad thing. Do I need to do more zoning? Do I need to zone some more fields, citizens, and farming? Zoning feels kind of wrong for the Sumerians, but you know, what do I know? Citizen farming, citizen workshop. Where did I do state fields? Was it here? Yes. I don't know, like the work to food ratio or the food to person ratio. That number went back up to 780 though. Sumeria was a superpower. I'm quite knowledgeable about Sumeria. Around the time of Babylon and all that. If you've heard of Gilgamesh, I have heard of Gilgamesh and his friend Enkidu, the wild man. I've actually read the Epic of Gilgamesh out on this channel on Twitch. I've sat here by myself in the library and read it out loud. Yeah, but I'm quite familiar with ancient civilizations in general, which isn't to quash your contributions. Pass, but they're making pass. What the fuck? Great. I mean, I like the idea that they're making organic ones, I guess. This does look like it's kind of the like I hate grids revolution. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's see how to consult the basic data. All right, I'm surprised that there's this that there's graphs and stuff and an early access like this. Pop growth, its composition, and the immigration. Okay. Number of immigrants you can get. Alright. Quality of life, temples, and trade will increase your reputation. Water access. This looks to be a problem, guys. Products of your inventory and quantities of hired workers. Alright. Raising and lowering taxes has influence on quality of life for your citizens, okay? You can see the passing of a year and the farming stages. Harvest always coincides with the first month of the new year. Oh, when you got it cruising, though, it really goes through the year, doesn't it? Alright. You've learned the basics. Oh, the basics. Have I learned the basics? Building walls as you get better houses, but take consideration that walls have to be closed and the river doesn't count as protection. The river doesn't count as protection. You can also expand. You'd be surprised how many people haven't heard of the Kievan Rus in the Republic of Novgorod. Okay. Well, you know, I've played medieval too. Yeah, I love talking about history too. It's a great time. That's why I play these type of games. It's just fun and interesting, and I like to think about them. See, I mean, I started this without going to tutorial because, you know, fuck tutorials. Am I right? I started here. Let's go back there. Large. Yeah, that's right. And it the only difference is I didn't zone anything. They all just kind of hung around the shack. But I gave it like state work buildings. They just didn't go work on them. It's interesting that the river doesn't actually like provide protection. That's interesting. This is huge. Look how big this is. Oh my god, it's so big. Yeah, it's really that big. It's massive. If you haven't seen it, His Majesty King Horse, and anybody else, the charity bundle for the Jingle Jam for the Yogscast Jingle Jam this year is really good. It's at jinglejam.tiltify.com, and it has like colony survival and prison architect and Starbound and Sunless Sea and Dicey Dungeons and Battle of Polytopia, and it's got a ton of stuff in it. It's really impressive what's in there. Alright, so citizens farming. Let's do like that. Oh boy, there's no snap to at all. Control? No. Shift? No snap to. Anyways, the bundle is 25 pounds, about 35 bucks or so. And it has, you know, the only thing I would say is that since I know you're an accomplished strategy gamer, that you probably actually own most of the stuff in it already. That would be my guess, but it's still a really good selection. It's at Tiltify. No, it's at jinglejam.tiltify.com. And it's like a really, really good charity bundle. You can select the charities. They're all UK based. But that probably doesn't matter if you're really being charitable. Though I say this, I feel like I won't be able to build a road there, right? Let's put this ag building. So it seems like the ag building is what's ultimately controlling the number of workers who will go to a thing. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, the bundle's really good. I'm really impressed. I have some excess stuff from it as well. This is ugly, right? Yeah, it's a big, muddy, ugly hole. I beg your pardon. Can I rotate this? Do not tell me that I could rotate this. I can rotate the map. Does it? It does not rotate at the same time, does it? No, it does. No, it doesn't. No, I'm crazy. How do I do it, though? A Z? Z. ZC. No, just Z. ZX? ZX. Alright, well that's cool. I'm glad I can do it. It's all very analog, and I know this is the fashion now, but I don't need it. I resent the fact that I can't just press shift or something and get it. All right, so then we need housing, right? I want straight lines. Let's do that, and then that. I want to be able to build straight lines. What is this again? Citizens works private business, apparently private industry. I'm not sure there was such a thing then. Oh no, there definitely was. There's this great bit of classical archaeology that is a letter between I want to say it's two Sumerians. Or a Sumerian and an Akkadian, and it's basically a complaint letter about the quality of goods that the one guy has received. He's like, you promised me the first quality copper, and this is garbage. So you're gonna go ahead and refund me, or I'm gonna make sure everyone knows how much you suck. It's like one of the best pieces of little pieces of ancient history that I've seen. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Let me see if there's a textual translation here. Yeah, so it's the complaint tablet to Nasir from ancient Babylon, written about 1750 BCE. It's a complaint to a merchant named Nasir from a customer called Nani. It says, "Tell Nasir, Nani sends the following message. When you came, you said to me as follows: I will give Gimlison, when he comes, fine quality copper ingots. You left then, but you did not do what you promised me. You put ingots in which were not good before my messenger and said, if you want to take them, take them. If you do not want to take them, go away. What do you take me for, that you treat somebody like me with such contempt? I've sent as messengers gentlemen like ourselves to collect the bag with my money deposited with you. But you have treated me with contempt by sending them back to me empty-handed several times, and that through enemy territory. Is there anyone among the merchants who trade with Talmud who has treated me in this way?" It goes on a little bit, but it's basically him bitching about poor customer service, which I think it's just fantastic. He's like a Babylonian Karen. No, he's right though. He's right. So this is like the commercial district, right? Yeah. So I really haven't grown in people though, have I? There's a +8. That's a number. I'm obviously very concerned about the what is like the ratio of crops to people and stuff, but it's not like I know. Let's go back here. Where was the pass button? No, water as well. Yeah, we should build a well, right? A shadoof. Build canals. Increases authority. Wells increase authority. Okay, sure. They're all kind of just milling about. What's month 10? That's mill about time. It's just growing. It's just growing. They haven't done that much farming, right? I put down more than that, right? Yeah, I put down a bunch more. So they've only used some of the fields I've apportioned them. And then they're obviously kind of look like they were working here, but there's nothing here. It's waiting for next year. Alright. Well, if you guys wait till next year, there's gonna be no beer this year, and you know what that means. All beer and no Babylon makes Hammurabi a bad boy. Wait, no. Doesn't really work. Production, temples, security, walls, pass. There's a very big path button. Alright. Can't you people see? Oh, they built right on top of it anyways. So you can build past, but they'll build on top of them if you have them zoned. As far as strategy goes, I only play Civilization and Total War. It's very close-minded. No, I get it. Play what you like. I play just about everything. I think my favorite game is probably city building game mode. It's probably games like this, at least potentially. Though I'm not sure that this game is that game. I gotta sneeze in my sneeze hole. Let me speed it up and see where I go on the crop circle of life. There's some sort of they haven't built the temple at all. Oh, I built a brickyard though, and a mud hole. There's people there. It just wants mud though, not bricks. Might all be being turned into bricks. Zero 40. There's workers. They get paid pina coladas, beer. It's all those straws. It's group beer. It's group beer. They're working on this. No, not the temple, the well. It's hard to get behind it. There we go. The well is not being worked on. There are no bricks here. There is 100 mud. Mud, obviously, excellent resource. The state is run out of grain. 32 people. Wow. Okay. Well, I've run out of grain, and that is not good at all. Apparently, yep. So, I mean, it's catastrophic. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Oh God, I hate the fact that I couldn't build that straight very easily. That's the biggest you can build a plot, it seems. I don't. And then like it kind of boosted me with a little bit of grain. There's obviously a balance that's gotta be determined here, but God knows how I'm gonna do it. They're all, harvesting. 28, 56, 98, 112. So like this little field is bringing in several hundred. Boy, I mean that seemed like a pretty good harvest. Is there like an employment available jobs 48? It's just a lot of jobs. They're planting the new field as well. Maybe I didn't give them enough fields. Not sure. They're all done planting this field. This one looks like it's regrowing as well. I wonder if there's crop rotation. No, it's barley and flax. Okay, flax is strength. So it's growth time. 358. Whoa, guys, what the fuck is this shit? Wait, is this your little weed patch? Is that where you're hiding the weed in there? They haven't built a temple. Are there builders assigned? There are builders assigned. There's no mud, even though there is clearly mud. There's mud right here, but they're not using the mud to build the mud temple.
Sorry, I made you chai.
Thanks. I got chai. Delicious, delicious chai. Oh god, smell it. My nose is sort of working. I don't think I have the Rona. I think I had a cold. I'm mostly better. It's still a little stuffed up. Oh man, are we gonna starve again? No, they cut down a bunch of crops there. They're pretty fast. Are they going to be able to clear all of this? All of them? This is a lot of land. A lot of farmland. Are they even doing their own now? It kind of looked like they didn't do it because they were too busy doing state fields, didn't it? Oh, did we lose all that? Son of a bitch. It looked like we lost most of it. That's not good. Oh, I don't know. Needs irrigation. Tell me what to do. Okay, thank you. Needs irrigation. So it didn't look like they were able to plant this whole field. Because we're in a growth stage. Are we gonna starve again? It could be as bad as last time. There's obviously a labor to, food balance. I don't know anything about it. Maybe there was more in the tutorial. No. I'm religiously against tutorials. Are they gonna get it? There is some private farming going on now. Private farming, secret. Our little Sumerian secret farm. All right, so last time it looked like they just ended up leaving a bunch of shit in the fields. Like they couldn't get it all. Month 3, month 4. It looks like that's gonna happen again. Yes? No? It's month 5. It's the last harvest month. Bam! It's all gone. All that looks like it was lost. Too much work. Not enough workers. Let's look at the population. There's 46 available jobs, so there is a surplus of jobs and a deficit of people. 0 inhabitants. No water. Land value very low. I did tell people to build a well, but they have not built it. There's like something wrong with my brick making process. There's mud here. Let's see, just even went up mud. They also have not built the temple. Even though there is plenty of mud. Where's the builder? There's 5 builders. Oh, okay. It looks like maybe they're too busy farming, doesn't it? Why would the builders be farming? It doesn't really matter though when we've got so many available jobs. Maybe if we fill this out a little bit, should we perhaps build some housing in areas where there is irrigation? Is there like in a green area? My very short playlist of approved songs is repeating. We'll do that. See that, but that says it needs irrigation as well, though. You'd think that would have access to water, but I guess not. There is an irrigation button with a shadoof and a canal and wells. So I've told it to build the one well, and I get that it needs water, and that's not weird. But they did not build it. It's over here. They have not made any bricks. There's guys working there, and there's guys working at the mud hole right next to it. But nary a brick has been made. Why not though? I mean, can you not reach the brickyard? I don't think that's the problem somehow. More people on bricks? That doesn't seem like it would help. More people on mud? Let's increase mud production. See where that gets us. Fill the mud jobs. More mud for the mud god. Alright, I just saw 5 guys go over to mud making. Though obviously max mud is somewhat limited. Perhaps they're consuming all the mud with new houses. They're making mud. Go to builders here. Farming's a 4. Is this temples? Oh, you know what though? It told me to do this in the thingamabobber, and I didn't do it. We put down a transporter. No one really wants to live next to a donkey. I mean, oh no! I changed my pitch. Oh, there's like it's R and the mouse, middle mouse, and rotating the actual building Z though. Z and X. Get this transporter and we'll buy some donkeys. Maybe that'll fix some of our logistics issues. Donkeys is a pretty good use of grain, right? Buy 2 donkeys. We'll call them Simon and Lewis. I can't really name them. It's a shame. There they go. They stopped by the farm. Maybe you need donkeys to haul mud. So that's a lot of people. They're going to the market stall. God knows what they'd be buying there. Got any mud? You got any mud, dude? Hey, can you sell me some mud? Yeah, I guess I can sell you some mud. Nice. Okay, I'm watching the donkeys. They're crossing the map. They're heading past the town hall. They stopped in the town hall. And then they left. Food is at critical levels. It's month 1. They're gonna harvest though, so whew. How's the population? 27 available jobs. So we are making bricks now. That's interesting. Maybe we needed donkeys all along. Yeah, they're dropping mud off at the temple. Can't carry mud without a donkey, silly son of a bitch. Some delicious chai tea. Oh, it's spicy. Spicy. So, note to self, donkeys are required. Duh. We're buying artifacts. We found this mud pile that looks a little bit like Enki. Nice. Oh man, that's awesome. It looks like just like him. This one looks like Ishtar. Oh, Anana. I mean, sorry, wrong people. Oh, okay. It's kind of muddy. They want mud walls as well. Give us the mud walls, they yell. Give it to us now. So now we really got the mud going. There's some bricks. Have they built the wells? No. Oh, they haven't built either well. Does look like they're... Are they? I say that, right? The well is like set for right here. If someone would have said to me, make sure you have donkeys, I would have been like, yeah, duh, make sure you have donkeys, obviously. Though the tutorial did tell me about donkeys. Ooh, chippity chip chip chop. So we're watching basically to see if these wells get built. I mean, they had a high brick cost though, so we're only up to like 6 bricks there. Could put more men in the brick industry. There's still quite a surplus of jobs. We reached a new high in grain. That's good. It's the donkeys. They're really helping collect. Simon and Lewis, the donkeys. We could have more donkeys. What do you name a donkey? They cost grain, donkeys. So you know. Name a donkey Sips. You can name a donkey Redacted. You can name a donkey Hannah. That's a donkey's name. Let's see. Children, private workers, state workers, jobless. So is there jobless, or is that the smallest quantity? No, there are no jobless. So it's still on the graph though for some reason. And there's a pretty robust private industry for the early Bronze Age. I'm not sure that makes a lot of sense. Oh, delicious chai tea. Let's look at zoning. Do we have enough housing space still? There's plenty of space that don't have houses in it. In an ugly way. God, I want to be able to snap to grid. That's like my immediate gut reaction. In all of these games, like I look at like games like Foundation and in this game, and I'm like, oh please, and Ostriv, please let me snap to grid. I need things to be straight. But no, they say those cruel developing men. You shall have non-straight lines and donkeys. I'll take the donkeys, I say, but 5 of 20 bricks over there at that well. You know, do you need bricks for a well? Probably. You want to reinforce like the sides of the well, otherwise it'll like collapse and little children you send to fetch buckets of water will fall into it and get like fossilized and shit. And be like, where's Jimmy? I don't know. 1,000 years ago we sent him to get water. We haven't seen him since. Water tastes weird too. Tastes like Jimmy. That shit's dark. I don't think you want to be drinking Jimmy water. Or Jenny water for that matter either. 10 whole bricks at the well now. That's why you need bricks for a well, I suppose. I was watching like an old episode of Time Team. All old episodes of Time Team are old, I'm pretty sure though. And they were digging out a well in London. Let me switch to a different station, because I'm just repeating like the same 5 tracks because I put it on my approved list. It's getting a bit repetitive. So right, they were digging out a big well in London. And they had like this, like, they found like some metal. Just random bits of metal. And with the metal, they like elaborated it. And I don't know how sound this was, but basically they found like a couple pieces of metal. And they extrapolated from that there was this giant multi-bucket system that like a conveyor belt, Roman bucket system, well belt thing. Like it was like a, you know, a bunch of buckets on a chain. Yeah, holy shit, I found it right away. Not the actual, it was they found wood too, apparently. Okay. So it's like a series of water boxes. And let me browse her. I don't know. Browse source that. No, that's just not right. It's just not fucking right. That's not right at all. I gotta put a URL in there. URL. You gotta load that slowly. It's brought it up in a way. All right, let me just nuke that. Let me just window capture it. I don't know what I'm doing, so yes, I do. So it's like this series of buckets. On a chain. Yeah, that's the one. It looks like that. And they found this. And from that, they deduced this elaborate chain bucket water haul system. And on the episode of Time Team, boy, it looked like the least efficient water extraction thing ever. You could see they've made these giant gears and shit like this. Basically, I think the whole thing was bullshit. However, you know, it suggests that there was some sort of mechanized water extraction available to the ancient Romans. Let me delete that. Just fucking delete it. Just delete it. Don't ask. All right. See if my civilization has fallen yet. Roman water bucket chain system thing. London. That you can see actual people who know what they're talking about. They wrote a paper. You can go look at it. Don't have to take what I say for anything at all. Available job 0. Looks like we caught up with the available jobs, and there are now jobless. Can't you see I'm jobless? Market stalls. Oh well, but there's still room for market stalls. Citizen workshops. There's still room for those. Citizen farms. Yeah, you know, we could fit a couple more in, I think. We'll do that. You still have room for houses, though. Yeah, so it's kind of cool, but it seems somewhat fictional. You know, archaeology. A lot of in archaeology. A lot of Don't be mad, archaeologists. It's true. A lot of we think. It's true. So it looks like we've got plenty of food now, but you know, there's clearly a balance of like food extraction and planting. And then the number 2 is never underestimate the need for donkeys, named after members of the Yogscast. You know, because if you're gonna name a donkey, Simon is a good name for a donkey, right? I think it is. And I think Lewis might be part donkey. It explains all the wheezing. So I put down those extra things. Are they still jobless? They didn't build their own farms. Like I gave them room to do so. You know what I should do though? I feel like I should build additional farm buildings. Additional pylons are required. Is that what it is? I don't know. I never played that game. I never played StarCraft. It's not my thing. What with the clicking and the thinking about clicking and the poking and tearing warriors. Did you get an artifact? We got 60 pottery. It's a whole bunch of beer. You guys like beer? We like beer. Let's celebrate it. And the floating king guy is God. Alright, I'll be right back.